Hey guys, this is Dan from Red Dragon Gaming with my good friend Skari from Scarcast.
Hello everyone.
We are going to be having a very cool game for you today to launch the channel on Drukhari Launch Day.
That's right. I'm so excited.
Yes, the only book that has been on Index finally getting its book, so we figure why not bring the master in.
3 years and today's the day.
Yes. So we got something in store for you. Now to go over a few other things that we've had cooking that you may not be aware of. Last year, what time did you say? But this time last year, I think you approached me.
It was before the WCW, and we were getting ready for like LVO and stuff like that as well.
And so Skari approached me with an idea that he wanted to compete to be the top in the ITC and try to figure a way that we could work that. So a little negotiations back and forth, and we decided, you know what, I think we can do this. So we decided to pull the trigger on this, and from my side of stuff and the store, this was a good investment in making sure that you could basically get to all the events you needed to. That was the guts of it. So from my side, it's booking tickets, trying to figure out planes, although your wife has figured out some really good stuff on the planes and stuff as well. And basically, we get a chance to go to some of these events. And then myself, I get to travel to some of them. I started going pretty hard, but I did need some time off with the family. He's the one pushing for the ITC after all, not me. So, but it was quite a journey. And then we're selling a bunch of merchandise and stuff, so I can get my recoup on this a little bit later, but I think it's been going great. It's
been awesome. It's been such a fun time partnering with the Red Dragon, and this journey is once in a lifetime. It's been fantastic. So we're going to show off a game today where we get to play each other at a high level, and we're going to try and teach you some stuff.
Yeah, so when I started this thing, the first event we got to go to was in Manchester. Having never been to the UK myself, it was amazing time. Had a blast there. However, I do have to throw in that at least at that event, I did place higher than you.
I was but a rookie then.
Yes, but it's been a great journey, and so I started with the new Aeldari Aspect Host, which I've been playing almost all year, obviously dipping into the Inari, but this is as close to, with the new points, as where I could get my list to where it was before. And then right near the end at LGT, we had a cool Aeldari list. I'm like, you know what? Maybe I'll just try this list, see what happens. And we have the new Drukari on the table, so we will let the master teach me and teach you guys a little bit about this new stuff.
Yeah, I got to try the new Codex after a stint where I went to the LGT, the London Grand Tournament, and LVO back to back. And now we're here, and I get to put all my index stuff aside and crack open the Codex and have a great time with the new stuff.
Yeah. He's already been talking about models. Oh, no, you don't exist anymore. Oh, your whip, you don't have that anymore. So there's gonna be a little hobby coming forward. We hope you enjoyed the battle report. I did quickly get our Malice up and ready on the table, so we get to see that in action. Thank you for watching.
On today's battle report, we have two epic elven armies. Dan's army, Aeldari, is taking Aspect Post. Skari's army is Drukari, using a brand new codex. He is taking Reaper's Wager. Deployment for this mission is Tipping Point, with a primary mission of Take and Hold.
Oh, 1, 3. Say, show me a 6, that would be funny.
Yeah. It just reverses it, flips it completely. Okay, well, I'll let you deploy first.
Yeah, and you only have one infiltrate, but you
two
infiltrates.
On to deployment.
We have a unit of Corsairs, we have a unit of Hawks, and we have a unit of Warp Spiders. So these Corsairs, OC2, good for flipping objectives, also mostly for screening that corner because we have a lot of deep strikes to play against, and then a couple fast units to basically go and do trading game up onto the objective over here. And then over here, another unit of Void Guard with scout maneuvers, 2 units of Spiders, one with melee options in Lycus, one without. We have Janezar and company up here. Again, kind of in a position where she can tackle all the objectives. A unit of Rangers, which is intended to just stay and screen for the moment, allowing me to move both of my vehicles. So this one contains Azerman and 5 Dire Avengers. This contains Fuegan and 10 Fire Dragons. And then we have a 10-man Swooping Hawk squad here, with the idea that this can just stage up. We're not going to commit at turn 1, but we can stage into a better position once a lot of these models have moved out of the way. We have a unit of Rangers. We were given first deploy, so we decided to put stuff here. It's easier to protect our natural expansion, so we decided to put this here just so we couldn't have him starting on top of it, with the exception that if I go second, these guys might just die, and I think I have to be fine with that. For reserves, this is in the Wave Serpent, Fuegan and the 10 Fire Dragons. We have Azerman and 5 Dire Avengers in the Falcon, and then we have a 5-man Swooping Hawk over here, just to basically come down, ingress, do some movement, etc.
We start with the Ravager. It's going to be able to move up the flank and get some nice angles with its Dark Lances. Next to it, we've got some Reaver jet bikes. Their newfound speed means I should be able to get them into the middle of the board very quickly, depending on how the board state happens. The Hand of the Archon and Lady Malice are there. They have a Scout 7 move, so they can move up onto the objective and threaten the Rangers, or they can move behind the wall and stay safe if I go second. Back here we have a Venom with a single occupant, Drazar, the Master of Blades. Then we have a Kronos and the Solitaire just chilling in the corner. In this pocket, we have a unit of Hellions. They're going to sit there. They're very fast. They can get into the middle of the board. Reactive move allows them to kind of get involved. I have a Raider. The Raider has a unit of 5 Cabalites and a unit of 5 Witches inside. I'm trying to use the Raider with as many of its abilities as possible, so having multiple different units in there is very useful. We also have a unit of Darklance Scourge. They can move up the flank or into the middle to threaten any tanks or heavier infantry that show up in the middle of the board. And then we have the Mandrakes, and they're ready there to either push up and do some damage or, stay back and screen. In the middle of the deployment line, I redeployed this Venom right into the middle of the board with my Arc Raider Archon that should be able to get involved early in the game and use its scout move to get into a better position, depending on whether I go first or second. So these 2 units are the ones in the Raider. Then we have the Archon and the Gun Cabalites in the Venom. We've got Drazar. And then in reserves, in the Venom, we've got Lilith and 5 of her Witches. Then we have 5 Hellions as well in Deep Strike Reserve. 3 more Reaver jet bikes in Strategic Reserve. Then we have 5 Mandrakes that I redeployed into Deep Strike, and a unit of Haywire Scourge in Deep Strike. So always, in this matchup, I like to put them in Deep Strike, because I like to see where the Falcon and Wave Serpent end up, and it sort of forces Dan to be honest and not just run them into the middle of the board.
There's Haywire? Okay, maybe I won't.
You have to worry about the angles.
Yes.
Time to find out which player is rolling first.
Let's do this.
The Archon takes it.
I love seeing my face. Okay, my Hand of the Archon has a cool ability where I pick one of the objectives on the board, and every time they're holding it, the models go to objective control 3, and they get a 5-up invulnerable save.
And they believe they started at a 6-up, or a 6-up invul, and then OC 1, so
Correct.
they gain 2 OC.
And the Sergeant has a banner, so the Sergeant's OC 4 by himself.
That's pretty good.
And Malice, she's OC 2.
It's a lot of OC. That's silly. I like it.
Yeah.
And this, for the audience, typically the Hand of the Archon, it wasn't even in because it's a kill team, right? So it wasn't out when the index came out.
Correct.
So
it's a brand new unit.
So you have not, so it is an older modeled unit for as far as release, but it's new for being able to be played in this army.
So now I will do my scout moves before I know what is going on here.
Excellent.
So we'll do some scouts. I'm going to make sure that I don't get any closer than I have to, or than I should, right?
Or that you're allowed to.
Or that I'm allowed to. That's just kind of how that works. I'm just going to send them.
Put that right there.
Wait. Ta-da!
Uh-oh, dead Rangers.
That's fine. They're probably all going to die to Swooping Hawks anyway.
I'm not going to do either of my skip moves.
Yeah, you don't want to get closer to them?
I do not want to get closer to you when you're going first.
Is that your final answer?
That is my final answer.
So I'm gonna scout laterally with this Venom, because I'm going to have to get aggressive, I believe. So he's going to go 9 inches base to base there without rotating, and just stay sort of there. And I'll see what I do with it. I can move it back if I need to and hide it. I can move it up. And that's my scout moves. Extend battle lines and recover assets. That's actually not bad for first turn.
Battle round 1.
Okay, so for command phase abilities on the Raider, it has 4 different abilities. I'm going to pick Sticky with Cabalites from inside. So it's going to pick that, and it's going to Sticky my home objective.
Because it's a new book, do you want to explain what the other abilities are?
So I can get 6 inches out with Witches, so they can disembark 6. There's one that has to do with racks, but I don't have any racks in this list. The Sticky objectives. And then one is a reroll advances and charges if there's a unit embarked within. So if I need to get it somewhere, I can go.
So basically, your 3 core battle lines each give an ability, and then it has its own ability as the 4th one, but you can only choose one.
Exactly. So I'm going to Sticky.
And you can get out 6 inches. Can you do that after doing an advance? Because you have a stratagem for something like that, do you not?
No. So that in another detachment, there's a detachment where I could move the Raider 14, then disembark 6, and still charge with the unit.
Yeah.
Which would make it very fast.
Yes. So
but
we'll see that on the table at some point.
I also get 1 pain token at the start of the battle round, just as.
Yep, and those have a very big change.
They do.
You can do a lot of stuff, so it's better to walk us through, I think, as we start using them.
I enjoy my pain tokens quite a lot.
Yes.
They are one of my favorite units. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to advance this Raider. We're going to roll an advance. It goes 19 inches.
It's a little bit.
Rangers have the ability to do a reactive move. When a unit moves within 9 of them. Would you like to do that?
I think I'll just roll it now and see what I want to do, because I think if I hold off, you're easily able to shoot this from outside of 9.1, so it doesn't change anything, and I just don't get to move. If I do move, I don't see a spot that's really good for them that they survive. It's more just pull them back, and if I get a chance, I can do something else with them. So we're going to roll that and see. 1.
They go an inch. They are the
impressive,
most enthusiastic Rangers you've ever seen. And then we're going to shift these jet bikes. They're going to run. They're going to advance. And we're going to roll a dice for that. They go 16 inches normally, plus 1, so they're going to go 17 inches. I'm going to move Drazar up, advance. So he goes 4, so 18. So he's going to go 14, and then 4. So now we're going to move into my shooting phase. So we're going to start with my Archon's unit. I'm going to use my free strat. I'm going to use a grenade for free.
All right, all right.
So I'm going to roll 6 dice, and for every 4+, you're going to take a damage.
And I'm hoping here for 4.
Okay, ready? 3, yes.
3, okay.
Yes.
So that's going to kill these 3. I was hoping for a 4th because this guy can't be seen, so if this guy dies, they can't shoot at me. But now you get all of this, well, this front row, you can see into this guy.
Is my Archon's blast pistol in range? It's a 6-inch pistol. And you are stealth. Correct?
I am stealth, and I am at 4 1/4.
Okay.
So you are good to go.
So I will spend a pain token on activating to allow them to reroll all hit rolls thanks to the Archon's pain ability. And then the Warrior's ability allows them to reroll wound rolls.
Excellent.
Of 1.
Yes, only 1 because I'm not
on an objective. So we're going to go ahead and do the Archon first. You are stealth, so I'm -1 to hit. So 2s goes to 3s. It does hit, and this is a blast pistol, so wounding on 2s with strength 8.
5 up invul save.
You'll need an invulnerable
I
save.
am dead.
And I will then shoot you with a Shredder. This is a torrent weapon, so it automatically hits. D6 hits for 1 hit only. And it is strength 6. So does it wound on 2s? It does.
It does.
It has 0 AP.
Does it ignore?
It does not ignore cover, so you will go to a 4 up. And
it does not matter.
He goes down.
I will not be spending CP to save a ranger.
And
that gets your pain token
gain
back.
a pain token right back.
Oh no!
So with that, it will come to the end of my turn.
What is recovering?
So the Venom will be recovering because he didn't advance. The Scourge will be recovering because they didn't advance. And I will get a mini recover, and I will get an extend battle lines by holding that objective with my Raider. And then at the end of the fight phase, I pick a unit wholly within 6 of the Venom, and they essentially get pulled back into the Venom to keep them nice and safe from retaliatory action.
Excellent.
And that is my turn.
Attempting target and bring it down. I have nothing to do in my command phase. We're gonna spend 2 of our cheaty tokens. The first one we're gonna roll in advance for these guys, just to see where they can go. Oh, in the tray. 6. That should do it. So we're just gonna score 5 for tempting targets and discard, bring it down for a CP.
And that's that. That's elf on elf action right there. At the end of the fight phase, though, I will be spending a pain token to put this unit of mandrakes into strategic reserves. So that is going to require a roll, though, because I am within range of my Kronos on a 4+. I get it back. Yes. Good job. And those mandrakes go into strategic reserve, which means I can keep them off the table until turn 5.
Yes. All right, so over here, we brought a couple Hawks back because we didn't want to commit these guys, and we want to hold these for a later game. These 2 tanks swap positions. If I'd started the game like this, it would have been, I feel it would have been good, but because elves are so fast, he's able to position his stuff to basically counterplay mine, so these might just hop back and forth a little bit. Then it was very simple. We moved a unit of Void Guard here with a +2 move battle focus token and rolled an advance of 6 to push them up here. So my cards were tempting target in the middle, so I score a tempting target for 5 points. And then the intent on this side was just to push his deep strikes back so that he can't come over here. Because last thing I want is something dropping here and then shooting and killing me. So this unit staged itself up, ready to go for the next turn. This staged itself up, and then everything else is, oh, sorry, the Banshee's also pushed up against the wall with first strike, just to protect any kind of crazy charges in here. And that's it. We score 5 points, we get a command point, and that is it.
Now, I did use a pain token to put my mandrakes into strategic reserve. It allows them to be off the table until the very end of the game, which forces Dan to just constantly have that in the back of his mind. So it just forces him to just respect the space on the table. Now, I've staged just in case he got aggressive, but Dan was very smart. So like the Reavers, the Hellions, the Scourge, the Solitaire, they're in a good striking position to kill anything that would have moved into the middle of the board. But I was able to secure this objective, which is the most important thing. I'm going to be able to sticky it again with the Raider ability with the Cavalites inside. And now the game is going to be, can I defend this, is my game plan. So can I stop Dan from taking it away from me? Now with Lycus and very fast moving units, it's not going to be easy, but I'm going to force Dan to commit because I'm going to continue to take away his ability to score. And so it's going to come down to how is that going to play out?
Yeah, because he can score 10 while I score 5. My advantage is I go last. Correct. So I need to also hold my stuff back so the end of game I can go 5, 10, 15 and use my advantage to that.
And that's where the secondaries come in. I've already scored 2 good secondaries, and we'll see. If I get a good secondary score, I can play reserved once again.
And force me to take the aggressive position.
And then Dan's going to have to start getting aggressive.
Yes, and compared to some of the other battle reports we filmed, this becomes a much more technical game than just full send cross your fingers. So one wrong move or one good dice roll, and that could determine the entire game here.
I'm going to get Display of Might and Secure No Man's Land.
Ooh.
Let's see what happens in round 2.
So start of the command phase or start of the battle round, whichever one in like the order. I'm going to pick Sticky on the Raider once again. So I will essentially control that objective even if I have no models on it whatsoever. So that should be very entertaining.
Forcing me to play the game.
Correct. I'm going to I get another pain token. And my Archon regains his once per battle round free command point, or command point for -1 CP. I'm going to roll an advanced roll now for the witches that just got out of that Raider. And, oh yeah, that's what I needed.
His rolls have also, for his advanced and stuff, have been quite high.
This unit of Hellions, I'm going to roll an advanced roll for these Hellions. They roll 18 inches. This unit is going to advance, so I'm going to advance this Reaver Jet Bike brick.
Zoom!
24 inches. Whee! Malice,
So,
Malice and friends are going to advance. Is that like the 4th? They're just gonna hop into the raider.
oh.
Here.
Easier said than done.
I'm going to advance it because there's nothing I can do to
Something like
shoot.
that.
So another 6? No. All right. So I got another 2 inches. I'm just gonna go like 2 inches up that
Yep.
way. Put my little note like corner on the back. We go into my shooting phase. Congratulations, my shooting phase is done. We'll go into my charge phase, where my Archon will charge the guy in the Vord's Guard,
Yep.
and we're just going to charge. Nice, good thing
11.
I decided to go far back.
Thing that-
I'm going to use my free CP
Yep.
from the Archon. Oh, I love that already.
Yes.
I've
It-
used
it's
it.
one thing that I would say in a
It's
competitive.
so good.
In a competitive game, is this something you would do?
Yes.
Yes.
Oh yeah,
'Cause
100%.
you get the less charge.
I don't.
And if
I
you
need
fail
it-
the charge, you just
I
go back
don't
in the boat
fail.
anyways.
I'm within 3.
Yeah.
I don't fail.
Yeah.
I'm within 3 of you. There we go.
That's much better,
perfect.
much
Yeah,
better.
Okay, so
Yeah.
7 is great.
So these are the things that I think some newer players might not understand. Like, hey, I already made the charge, just go for it. But no, you want to be very precise.
Yeah.
So while you're moving, to explain, the intent here is to get within wholly 6 of this, so you can pull back in.
So you don't
But
want to
if you
be
go
on the
here.
You don't want to go on the marker, so you're off
Yep.
the marker. And so what I'm going to do is I basically pile in and fight, hopefully kill them all, and then consolidate close to the marker 3 inches,
Yep.
which then will bring me wholly within 6, and then I just get
Yep.
back into the
Because as long as you get closer to that
the
spot,
marker, to
so
the-
then
to the marker,
so then
yeah.
this guy goes, yeah, I'm closer, but I'm closer on this side.
Okay, little pain token over there. And do I get it back? I do! Oh, I'm loving this Chronos already. It's only on a 4+ because I didn't give it the Vortex.
Yep.
So it doesn't have the 18-inch gun. It has a little flamer.
Is
and
it a
that's all
4 up
does.
to a 3 up? I thought it was a
No,
5
it's a
up
5 up to a 4.
5 up to
so
a
that's
4
why
up.
it's a 4 up, right? Because I don't give it the long range gun.
Yep, yep.
So I'm going to activate the unit. I'm going to spend 1 command point to give the unit sustained hits because I need to
Yep.
make sure you die,
Yep,
or
yep.
else I get stuck,
Yes.
and then I can't go back into the transport.
Correct. And my hope with
be-
this, everyone's got a 5 up involved. This guy has a 4, so die. Maybe I scam a bunch of 4 ups in a row, but I don't really have a defensive stratagem for anything.
Cool. So I have 4 Cabalites. So they're hitting on 3s, re-rolling all hits because of the Archon's pain ability. Wounding on 4s, re-rolling all wound rolls because of
I'm on
you're
an objective, where you normally would just re-roll the ones. Yep.
Correct. So, and then 6s will give me sustained hits, so I will keep that many
Drop
in.
2, pick up 1.
Needing 4s to wound. And thank you for being on an objective. So that'd be 4
4.
armor saves. There's no AP on these.
4 4-ups. We're going to work that way. We save 2, and we're going to lose 2. So I'm going to mark over here. I'll just remove them all afterwards.
So then I have the Sergeant, has 3 attacks as well. He's hitting on 3s with rerolls, so I will keep the 3. And he's wounding on a poison 3+, or strength 4, which is the same. Rerolling wound rolls. So that'd be 1. This is AP2, however.
AP2. So,
Oh, sorry, yeah, AP2, yeah.
all right. So AP2, we're looking for a 6. We do not. So
That's 3,
that's
so
going to
you
be 3.
have...
I have 2 left.
Okay. So the Archon has 4 attacks because I didn't give him a soul trap because he's equipped with a little pistol for this battle report. So 4 attacks with his Husk Blade.
Husk Blade.
So he's got hitting on 3 2s with a sustained hit. And this is strength 4. So it'll be
So 3's full rerolls.
needing
So then 4s.
4s with 4 rerolls,
4s, 4 rerolls.
and dev wounds. So that'll
Well,
kill
that
the
will
two.
kill the last 2, so we don't need to roll the rest.
I love dev wounds. So I will get a pain token for the kill.
Perfect.
And then they will move 3 inches towards the objective, like this, get within 6. At the end of the fight phase, they will, boop, pop in to the Venom once again and go, your turn, after scoring both Display of Might for 4 points and Secure No Man's Land. Oh, wait, I didn't get Secure. I get Mini Secure, that's fine.
Mini secure.
A small Secure, 1 objective only.
Mine are overwhelming force and behind enemy lines. So here's what we're going to spend one of my Eldar cheating tokens for a +2 move on those hawks, and then we are going to roll in advance of a 1. All right, into the witches. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 mortals.
Just straight up? Oh,
6 mortals.
There's nothing I can do about that. Ah!
Go away!
Yeah, they're dead.
Aha!
There goes my screen. No.
Well, I can
got
deal with
him,
it
man.
one way or another.
You got him.
So it's an ability of the Swooping Hawks.
Yeah.
So when I finish a move, if they're visible and within 8 for each model in the unit, I roll on a 4+. It does mortal up to 6.
The Hellions are going to reactive move for D6 for 2.
Cool. I also have to roll to see if I'm taking mortals.
End of the phase.
Yep.
End of phase.
Yep.
Yeah.
I
End of phase, my friend.
See, if I don't do it now, I'm not going to remember.
Now, I understand. So I with a 2, I just get 1 on, I believe, because they didn't really react to move. So everybody else is just going to hide sort of like behind cover. Not that it matters against them, but something like that. Just going to put 1 out there. Okay.
Cool. All right.
But you didn't lose any big
I did
die.
not lose any.
Yep.
If you're cool with that, otherwise I will mark a die.
That's fine. I don't care.
Okay. So I got some shooting to
It's
do.
just important to note because people will
Oh,
have to like
shoot. I
choose
forgot
to
one
like
dude.
folks have to like choose to Overwatch you and stuff before
Correct.
they know if you're gonna lose
That is a good
any
point.
and
That's
stuff
good.
like that.
That is a very good point.
Or like
I've always been rolling it right away.
It's
but
like my reactive move would happen before I know if any of your guys die. So if I
Yep.
want to commit to like taking it away,
Yep. All right. We're going to do an advance on the Rangers
Yep.
over here. I have a 3. So
let's go Rangers.
We're going to spend one of our tokens for star engines.
Yep. Just move it super far.
So D6 plus 1 additional. Gives me 2, which will basically be my pivot. So I get 14. 14 basically puts me up to the line here. We're not doing anything else with a token, so we're going to spend that for +2 move on those Void Scarred in the back, and we will roll in advance for them
Yep.
of 5.
I think I will ingress. So time on me,
Click.
and I'm gonna make you shoot this with something.
So we're going to fire Fuegan and the Exarch into the boat.
Yep.
And we're going to start with that. No strats. So the Exarch guy rerolls because your vehicle hits strength 12, AP 4.
Invol, 6 up. Nope.
2 damage. I'm going to get greedy. 3 damage.
Nice. So I go down to 7 wounds remaining.
All right. And then Fuego.
Does he reroll innately?
As long as he's part of the squad. Yep. And then doesn't do anything extra.
6 up.
Got
Oh,
it.
I lived.
Yep.
That's good.
So out of my CP, I'm going to put 1 beside that because they're going to hop back in the boat
Is
afterwards.
this gun sustained, the big one or small
The
one?
small one is sustained 2.
Oh, unless you, but you could use a strat for sustained?
I can use a strat for sustained.
Okay.
Realistically, I just want to poke at stuff because I have some other stuff that can
But
go.
but you could have spent a strat for sustained and then used one of the
tokens to flip.
it
Yep.
to get 2 hits with Fugan.
That is correct. We'll just put the leader, both of his guns in here, and we'll put
The
all of
strength
this
5 and the
in here. Yeah, because you got a strength 5 and he's got a strength 4, but it's twin linked.
Yeah.
Rerolling 1s to wound. I should say I'm always taking reroll 1s to hit, except these guys are 1s to wound unless I say otherwise.
Yep.
So we'll start into the Hellions.
That would make sense.
So 8, 9, 10, 14.
Yep.
4 is rerolling 1s. Rerolling 1, 1.
AP.
AP 1. Ignore cover.
So 4s now.
Yep.
So they go to 5s. They used to be 5s. So you will kill 1, 2, 3, 4. There's 1 remaining.
Okay.
And I will keep the sergeant because he has grenades.
Grenades.
And I want to try and keep him alive.
Yep. So into here, we're going to do the strength 5 shots first. 6.
Oh, nicely done.
There we go. So 5s. We've got 2, and we reroll the 1s.
AP.
AP, also 1.
So 4s goes to 5s. And I made 1, so I'm down to 6 wounds remaining.
Perfect. And then the other one, which is twin linked, only 1 shot. No.
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 So
Okay.
do you mind marking me down to 6 there? The little raider that could.
Yep. This is shooting the Reavers. So 3 pulse lasers. Hit twice.
T4.
Wound once. AP 3.
6 up. No. It nukes 1. What's the damage on it?
D6 plus 1.
It doesn't matter.
It won't. 1 bright lance. Fails. All right.
Cool.
Now, 3 shots there. These guys over this. Actually, all 4 rifles this way and the
So
blaster
8
here.
rifle shots
Yep.
here and 1 blaster there.
All right. So we'll do the rifles first.
No 1s. T4. Strength 4.
1, 2, 3,
Do they have
4.
AP?
4 AP 1s. I just pull it up.
I'll roll it. So 5 ups, I believe. And 1 bike dies.
All right. The blaster with the stealth, so it's on a 4.
Correct. Full rerolls because I'm on an objective. It
3
was worth-
into 3.
It was worth a shot.
Correct. It was always worth the chance.
It
of
was
that.
worth a chance. So,
So-
now you're in that spot, but that would have been, if it does happen, then
Yes.
that would have been easier for you.
So we're gonna shoot this squad here into this, and then we got a couple guys that are gonna shoot into this venom in the middle.
So we're doing into the raider first.
So we're gonna do the raider first.
The big number of units.
Yep.
4s with lethals. Ooh, nice. Oh, 3, sorry.
These are out.
And then followed by 6s. 1. So that would
1.
be-
I will spend my flip. And
Oh,
hand you
nice. That's
2
amazing.
more.
You're just going to get rid of them now.
I'm just gonna
That's
get rid of them
7.
now.
4, 5, 6, 7 goes to 3s because you do not ignore cover. So
That's
3
right.
up saves. I have 6 wounds remaining, and I take 0 wounds.
And then into this guy, so we're now on 4s.
4s, but and you've used your flips as well.
Rolling 1s.
And these are only toughness 6, so you
So-
need 5s to win here. So 5
Hand you
saves.
5.
And these will require 3s as well, because you can't see the whole unit. I take a wound.
All right.
So I go down to 5 wounds remaining on the venom.
I do definitely miss having this leader here, and that was my misplay. I put him so far forward, I had to move him back to get everything else in range.
They lethal sustain.
They have sustains.
If they're
So-
within 12.
If they're within half range, so
9.
So his is 24, so it's
He goes
within
to
12.
So he's out.
He's
so
out.
no
So
sustained.
no sustained.
No sustained.
I will be spending one of my command points,
Yeah.
and I am going to go for lethals
Okay.
on this.
Cool.
All right.
These are 1 damage.
Yes. At least they have AP.
Nice. Okay. AP1.
AP1.
Stealthy little venom. Ooh, 2 more. Nice. Even.
More. Strength 4, so we're looking for 5s.
Aim for 5s.
Hand you
Okay.
another 1.
That's 6 in total.
6 so far.
AP1.
Minus 1.
So 3s goes back to 4s. And I take 2 damage. So I'm
Okay.
down to 3 wounds remaining on the little venom.
Cool. And then we have 6 attacks with Azerman. So 2s up to 3s. So that one's out. This one will re-roll. So looking for 5s. Well, that is unfortunate. I think
is.
we're just going to let it ride. No, I think the safe move is still to pull back for another turn and see where
It's only
Lilith
turn 2.
goes up. I think
It's only- it's
that's the
only
problem.
turn
It's
2.
a highly technical, but only turn 2.
If you move Azerman out, you give me 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 units.
it is definitely
and that is
not worth it.
That's so much of your army.
Yes.
Especially in this matchup.
Yeah,
Which
so-
is very silly.
Can't charge with these guys, so I don't get behind, which is unfortunate, and I don't get overforce. But I think that's the risky play with the split firing. All right, so we just did a little bit of shuffling around here. We had the Falcon basically draw a line so it could shoot up this way at a couple of the Reaver jet bikes that are up this way. Unfortunately, due to rolling 1s into 1s, it just was not meant to be. So we have 1 Reaver jet bike there, which is quite unfortunate. This is going to be the story of this round. These guys advanced. So with a good advance, I managed to get them on the point. They're both on the point, get a couple that can shoot this way, but mostly just pushing his reserves back. This has been staged up for just a couple extra inches for a more aggressive play, so that I can go in towards the center or to my natural expansion. Wave Serpents pushed up here. The Fire Dragons came out. I only had 2 that were in range that could shoot down all the way over to here. So I got 2 shots in that. I wasn't expecting to kill it, but I just wanted to put some damage on it, which I did. Then they hopped back in the boat. We pulled the Azerman squad out so I could stand here where I could shoot. So the idea was that if the Fire Dragons kill this, he hops out onto the objective. I can shoot and just murder the squad as a backup plan, and then he gets a couple extra shots into this. Because over here, he rapid ingressed this Venom with Lilith in it. It became a bit of a problem. I had to split fire, and unfortunately bounced a little bit on everything. But I needed to try and have a little bit more of a Hail Mary play. So this is down to 3 wounds. Over here, this is down to 6 wounds. And I put these guys on to remove his sticky, kill most of the Hellions who had reactive moved onto this. But again, he's left at 1. So a little bit of a bounce turn. We have 1 guy here, we have 1 guy there, we have a half-dead Venom, and then we have a half-dead Raider over here. Everything's kind of staged up, and we did have a unit of witches that died to the grenades off of the Swooping Hawks dropping down. So that's essentially how my turn went.
So in the battle round for the Dark Eldar, this little Reaver jet bike living against the Falcon and then being able to not get shot by more stuff means that I have another tool to just be annoying. Great for like secondaries or to stop like Dan's rapid ingress, because I can push even further into his deployment zone and really protect my scoring points. So Lilith was awesome, just getting in the middle and causing trouble. Now on my home objective, I still have a couple of different units ready to get activated. The Solitaire is, I might use them, I'm not sure. We'll see what happens there. That's a very curious, I'm deciding what to do with the Solitaire next turn. The Reaver jet bikes were set in a position to go up and threaten that objective, but Lilith coming down kind of helps me. The Mandrakes is screening. They're lone up 18, which means they cannot be targeted outside of 18 inches, which is fantastic for exactly what they're doing, which is hide at the back of the board and do nothing else. And then last but not least, the Ravager on that side might poke out now and start shooting stuff. We'll see. And then we've got a little smorgasbord of everything on this flank. So Malice is at full strength, the hand of the Archon. I'm probably going to pop her out and just try and deal with like all of these swooping hawks. We'll see what she does. She could always charge back into the warp spiders. I've got Kabalites, Drazar, the Kronos, and my whole Archon unit still in that Venom. So I still have a lot of resources left. Let's see if the Dark Eldar can take some captives back to the Dark City tonight. We've got cards. Will be marked for death and storm hostile objective.
Let's move on to round 3.
I think this one's hard to deal with because you have to charge in, and you can't be here and here. If you go over here, you have to know Overwatch so you don't die if you cross this thing. And I got a screen in the front, so you're going to want to get around.
I get to pick one of the units
and
that I
you
want
get
to
choose
make sure
a gamma
die,
target.
And I'm going to pick the gamma target as that unit of warp
am
spiders.
shocked.
That unit of
Absolutely shocked.
Must be no more. Let's see what we can do with that. Yes.
Battle shocks are important.
I have 1. Now, all the Drukhari leadership.
2.
Oh, this one, yes.
Haha.
All Drukhari leadership went down. We're 7s instead of 6s now.
Oh.
On most things.
So we're going to point to this solo guy right
this
here.
This Hellion is going to take a battle shock test. And is battle shocked.
All right. And then
you get a pain token for that.
What's that? Do I get a pain? I would love a pain token.
And then this Reaver jet bike is going to go. Yes,
He's
that
good.
one is fine.
All
okay,
right.
good job. So that's that. That sort of like pushes your ingresses out a little bit.
Yep.
I'm most certainly going to send these. Might as well get them involved now.
Lance.
See that Falcon? It's probably the easiest thing to try and kill. So we're just going to try and kill Falcon time. Falcon time. Falcon time. Excuse me. Fight. And then 14. Like this. Kaka, I say. And then I'm going to be able to move back. I'm not sure what I want to do here. I know you have a whole bunch of stuff that can be annoying. And I don't like things that are annoying. Oh, I did put a splinter cannon in that unit. Okay, there was a point to the madness. It is taking hold. Which means you still have enough shenaniganery So I'm going to go ahead and put these guys out here like this. And then I'm going to roll an advance roll. 4. So they go 8 and 4 is 12.
Do you think, you know what? I think we just Overwatch them for TCP.
I love it. That's it. You're getting it done.
You know what? Sometimes you got to do things for the stream, and we'll see what happens. So we'll do the 4 regular shots.
Yep.
So that is 12, 13, 14.
Not bad. He is T7.
I'm strength 8, so
He's-
it's still on 3s.
It's still on 3s.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Hate to do that to you, Skari, but
2s goes to 3s.
One, two,
He
three.
takes 3,
the higher strength can be 3.
which is still on 3s.
Yep. Rerolling ones.
Oh no.
3 more.
On 3s. Oh, you
Got
got him. He's terrifying.
And
no
he's
more.
outta here.
Gonna blitz the solitaire. You ready?
Here we go.
Okay, so I add 2d6 to his movement of 12. Goes 20,
20 inches. Yep, that's pretty terrifying.
Blitz. Whee! So they're gonna get out, but the venom is going to advance first. So the venom is gonna go 4, so it can go 18 inches or 16 with a rotate.
Yeah.
And then we're gonna advance Lilith and friends, and Lilith is gonna go 3 plus 8 is 11. And this is going to, I'll advance it, see if I need to do anything with it. Okay, so it goes
Okay. Sure.
20, so 18 with a rotate. So I'm gonna go ahead and spend the free stratagem on my Archon to grenade your swooping hooks.
Okay.
We're just gonna go ahead
I
and do
will just accept it.
that. 6 dice on 4s to do damage against the swooping hooks. 1. It's a free kill.
This one.
Now we're gonna go ahead and shoot Malice's unit. I'm gonna give them a pain token, and Malice is gonna shoot everything. I will pick sustained, so I'll get sustained and lethals.
Yep.
So I'm gonna shoot the Stinger pistol. So that hits on 3s.
All right.
3s. It hits. And it wounds on 2s. It wounds. I don't think there's AP.
All right. I'm on a 4-up.
Hooray.
Lose a dude.
Poison weapons that are 1 damage. 3 from a carbine, 2, 3 rifles, and then we have 2 pistols. So this is on 3s as well. Lethal sustained. So 4 lethals.
Ugh.
And add 4 sustained. And then these need 3s to wound, because they are poison. 10, please.
10.
At 1 damage each.
Any AP.
No AP, just
So it's
4.
going to be on 4s. We are going to take on regular ones. The Exarch, which is the one in the back. He's got 2 wounds. He's going to be the last one.
Okay.
So on 4s,
Ooh, not
we go 1, 2, 3 more are going to bite it. So
Okay.
we're at half.
Okay, then we have the Shredder, which is D6 hits from a Flamer. That's 2. These strength 6, so 2s. 2 more saves at no AP.
On 4s, next to bite it.
More. And then we have the Splinter Cannon, which is on 4s with sustained, and then also lethal. No rerolls here. And 1 at AP 1, 2 damage.
5 up. Feels 1 more.
Okay.
So I'm going to spend one of my Eldar cheat tokens.
Yep.
So I will spend 1 and move 2 inches.
There you go.
Good job, guys.
Very, very, very,
Very powerful
fast.
ability when you
Super
don't
powerful.
roll 2s.
So I will definitely shoot that venom. I reroll 1s because I'm Reaper's Wager, and then 3s to wound you, Mr. So that's 4 at AP 1, but you're in cover, and they are 2 damage
So
each.
4s again. Leader's
4s go to
last.
4s.
Kill. 2 damage. So kills them both.
Okay, so I will gain a pain token. This entire unit is going to shoot at your...
Everything into this.
Yes. Yeah.
Yep.
Because I got the pistol. So the Archon's pistol hits. The Sergeant's pistol hits. 2s to wound. 1.
1. So we'll just take on a normal dude. He's dead.
Cool. Then we've got the Dark Lance. Hits. Wounds.
Normal dude. Dead.
Then we have a Shredder. 2 shots, or 2 hits, sorry. 2 wounds.
AP on this.
0.
Cool.
1 damage.
2 normal dudes. Lose 1 more.
Then we'll do the little rifle. Reroll 1s. And needing 3 to wound for poison, 1 AP 01 damage.
Cool. Normal dude. He's also dead.
And then the blaster will be the last one.
Yep.
Hits. Ooh, does not reroll because I didn't pain token them. So that means the Ravager will shoot you.
You also have this guy to shoot.
Correct. So Ravager is just multi-damage. Reroll 1s for Reaper's Wager. And 2s. 1 invulnerable save, please.
5 up.
Oh,
I'm good.
Fancy. Now I'll do the Hellion. 2 shots. 1. Does he wound? No. Then the Raider will shoot his Dark Lance at you. Hits, wounds with a Dark Lance on 5s.
I'm good.
Boss. And then we'll do the little, the Kronos with his Flamer. D6 hits for 4. Strength 5. AP 1.
3s.
That's 3 at AP 1.
It's all right. 4s.
Oh,
Save 2. He's down to 1.
I'm gonna have to charge him.
I can only roll 1s until the last minute, and then I never roll 1s.
So now we're gonna flip onto the opposite side of the table. This Reaver jet bike shooting into this little unit. So it hits twice, wounding on 3s at no AP. 2 at no AP.
2 normal dudes on 4s. So one's dead. I'll mark that over here.
And then we'll go ahead and do this unit of jet bikes into there as well.
Absolutely.
We will start with the Heat Lance. It hits 1 AP 4.
So this will be on one of the normal guys.
AP
oh wait,
4.
AP 4. Never mind, he just died. So both of those guys are dead.
Okay.
And then
we have 4 shots from the regular. Reroll 1s for Reaper's Wager. I love Reaper's Wager so much. And 3 armor saves on the last guy.
that will be 3 invul saves. He had a 4 up invul, but he's going to die on this one.
That is another pain token as well. So I am going to spend one of my pain tokens, and it will be on the Scourge, and they will shoot at your Falcon. I will spend a command point to give myself sustained hits.
Sustained hits. All right.
And the pain token gives me full rerolls to hit. So here we go. Sustained hits. Oh,
Well, you reroll 1s.
I reroll
everything.
because I am a pain tokened. Yeah.
All
Back to
right.
4. 4 hits, needing 3s to wound you, Mr. Falcon. That would be 4 AP 3 saves.
Maybe 3 with cover, so 2.
have
So it puts
cover.
me at 5s.
Oh, what a roll, my friend.
That's what happens. You get to the
D6
nitty gritty, and then it just
D6
scams
plus
you.
2 for 7 damage. They will fall back and just kind of hide behind this little area here.
It is 12 wounds, so he is at 5.
And I am definitely going to move this way to push out an ingress. Oh no, a deep strike? Yeah, I'm gonna
regular
push a
old deep strike.
And then we are done with shooting, I believe. I have 1 command point in my back pocket. So I'm going to go ahead and use a pain token here to allow them to advance and charge.
Now charge.
So that'll be 1 there. And they're going to try and charge Warp Spiders.
Don't like it, but I can't stop it.
And they go 6. And then Lilith is like, murder time. I'm going to charge the Raider into Janezar first.
Yep. Easy. Going at a 5.
That's an 11.
Just move you right up to the wall. Whoop.
Yeah. You have full back, and I just want to put my nose, like just the nose up against like that. Can I target both of them?
Yeah, I'm fine with that.
Yeah, okay.
Because they're both there, so you can just kind of like
Yep. Something
that.
like this to make sure that Janezar has to pile into the boat.
You got it.
And then we're going to go ahead and do the Solitaire into the Dire Avengers.
The Azerman squad.
8.
Murder!
And then Malice is going to try and charge Janezar's unit with their friends. And they go 4 inches, so they're not going to do
That's not going to do it.
Do I want to use a CP to reroll it and have 0 CP left? Yes.
All right.
Let's go. Yeah,
You
there
got
we
it.
go. So I'm going to go ahead and make sure Lilith uses her once per game. She's going to pop her once per game ability at the start of the fight phase. So I'm going to declare her her thrilling spectacle turn.
So for the audience, you want to explain what that does?
So
just in case there's been changes?
She gets a 3-up invulnerable save for the rest of the phase, and her attacks go from 8 to 12. It's sort of like the Solitaire's Blitz, but a little different.
Yep.
And with that, I will let you do your fights first. Oh, and I need to charge your little guy over here.
I was assuming sorry.
Yeah. So the Hellion is gonna go 7.
Easy.
And I can't not get outside of 6 there, so Archon is gonna charge you as well. And he goes 7.
Easy.
Just stay holding.
Do I just move the guys in for you?
Please and thank
There you go. We know this guy's at 1, so we'll put it there. I was not expecting
Just make
this
sure
guy-
they're wholly within 6 of the venom.
We will take reroll 1s to hit. We will go with Janezar into this first.
Yep.
Rerolling 1s.
I'm T.
And strength 6, so I'm looking for 5s.
Yep.
So 2 saves at -3 for 2 damage.
6s. Nope. Takes 4 damage.
And then the other little guy who has to attack there. I'm going to use my flip on this and hand you a save at -2.
Because it's 2 damage.
Correct.
6. You kill it.
Because I want to
Does
see
it-
if I can get rid of it.
Does it explode? It does not explode, and you did get rid of it.
All right. So at least
That is your
problem number 1 done.
We got rid of it.
All right. And then these guys all in here. 1, 2, 3. Rerolling 1s.
Yep.
All hit. 4 on 3, so there's going to be 3s regardless. So we have 2, 4, 5 at -2.
And then you have the Exarch afterwards.
And then we have the Exarch afterwards.
So 6s. You kill 4.
And then the Exarch, rolling 1s, strength 6, so it's 2s. Well, we can't do anything. 2 at -3.
So 4, 5, 6 have gone down. So now I will fight with. So I'll do the solitaire because you have
And
3
Asmund,
CP,
yep.
so you could still interrupt there, and I want to make sure that happens.
Yep.
So my solitaire is going to fight, and I have 12 attacks from the solitaire. Hitting on
Woo-wee.
2s, rerolling 1s, and wounding on strength 6. So 2s, rerolling 1s.
Because you're losing the wager.
Good old solitaire, just stabby. So that's
Yep.
10 saves at AP 2 damage. How
So
many
7.
wounds is Azraman?
Azraman is 5.
Okay, so I'm gonna put it on. Even though he has precision, I'm gonna
Yes.
put it on the
On him until he dies.
No, I'm gonna put it on the Dire Avengers. I want to kill the Dire Avengers first, so
All right,
he doesn't
so
have his leading ability anymore.
Excellent. All right, so
Be 5 at a
AP2, so
Yeah.
5s.
So-
So I have 1 guy remaining.
So yep, one more. He dies,
dies.
and Azraman
And
has to
then
take
4
4 at 2
4
damage
ups.
each.
1, 2, 3. So
Nice.
he's down to 3, and the squad is dead.
Tag him. I might as well force him to fight me,
Yep.
and I'll just get over easy.
As far as interrupts,
You could interrupt with the warp
I
spiders if
could
you
interrupt with the warp spiders, but you got what, 4 up invul saves?
Correct.
The odds of killing enough witches to make it worthwhile.
Mm-hmm.
But I think my best bet of actually surviving is kind of scamming a few saves and just leaving it as is.
So you've got
Yep.
Lilith and 2 fighting witches. I will spend, of course, a pain token to give him +1 AP, +1 strength. And that's what I'm going to do with them.
Okay.
So let's start with witches. So we have 6 attacks from the witches. One thing you want to do is give them the gladiatorial weapons, because it's not 6 attacks. They have 4 attacks each now.
Yep.
Yeah.
There's so many attacks.
The gladiatorial weapons have 5 attacks.
5 attacks,
each. They go
yes.
up to strength 5 AP 2.
Yep. I mean, feel free to use those, because I'm the one that forgot to bring them in for you.
WYSIWYG. I'm playing WYSIWYG. So 3s with real 1s. And these are strength 4. So they'll
So
be
3s.
3s, and they'll be at least AP 2. So that'd be
And
4.
don't forget, you're still rerolling 1s on the Drukari.
Oh, because I did
you killed
I
the
did flip
squad
it.
with him, so you flipped it.
But
so
I didn't do anything. So 4 AP 2s.
5s. So 2 dead.
And then Lilith.
So there's 2. She's got 3 left. And her damage is still 1, though, but it's higher AP, right?
AP 4. AP 3. No, AP 3.
Maybe 3, because when 2 and then you spend the pain
Correct.
token, she gains an extra AP.
So rerolling 1s. Oh my gosh. And sustain 2. So I'm just going to add
4, 6,
10
8, 10.
casual. 10 casual.
Just add 10 more dice.
Just,
You know what I said about
casual
maybe
hits.
my best chance is survival. And then Skari
And then
says
these are anti-infantry 2+.
and rerolling 1s.
I did flip the wager.
Yep.
So take a ton. Hold on, let me count these. So that's 8.
Can I just roll your dice?
You absolutely can.
Because I don't want to
8,
count them.
16, 24, 22. 22.
Okay, I just re-roll a lot of 5s. Guys, I did not. I mean, I actually did pretty
That
good.
was not
but
bad. Stab, stab,
but
stab,
there's-
stab,
stab, stab, stab, stab. All right,
and
they're
she
dead.
flips the wager again. She's like, who made this Harlequin win? No, I'm winning. So with that, Malice. Let's go Malice. I will pain token them.
Okay,
I'm
so you
back
still
down
get
to
the lethal sustain precision.
Precision.
Yep.
Yeah.
Lethal sustain precision.
So I have 2 regular close combat weapons.
Yep.
So just 2 close combat weapons. That's 2 attacks each. So weapon skill 3. So hitting on 3s, rolling once. Cool. Nice. So let's just say they didn't want to fight.
Well, you did roll a lot of 6s, so they're just like, we saw what happened over there. We just...
Then we do the Pain Sculptors. So these are 3 attacks. These are hitting on 3s with sustained lethal, rolling once. Ooh, there's 1 lethal and 1 sustained. So I'm going to add a dice in. These are strength 4, AP 1, 1 damage, and twin linked. So that would be 4, AP 1.
So it's all going to be on invul, because much like your witches, I get a 4 up
I'm just
invul.
doing it on witches. I'm not doing it on Janes.
Cool.
Here,
So
or
XR's going to be last.
banshees.
So 3 are
3 of
dead.
them go
We'll
down.
mark that over here.
Okay, then we have the Razor Flail. So it's going to be 4 attacks from the Razor Flail. Hitting on 3s. Okay, good, just 1. Strength 4.
3.
Nothing.
Okay.
Okay. And then we have the Power Weapon. Same thing. Hitting on 3, sorry. Rerolling once. And 2. So there are anti-infantry 3. And no rerolls there. So 1. Cool.
Good.
So how many have I killed?
So you've killed 3. So I have the Exarch and 1 left, plus Jane's Arc.
Exarch and 1 left. So I'm going to do the extra attacks first.
Yep, because they're 1 damage.
Correct. From Malice. So hitting on 2s, rerolling 1s. I love her so much. There's 2 lethals.
And 2 lethal
2
sustains.
sustains. These need 4s to wound. These are AP 0. So that would be 4. This would just be on your Banshees.
And these are damage 1.
They're 1 damage.
Cool,
I guess
so-
3 at a time, yeah.
Yeah, so 4s,
Exarch has
4.
1 left.
So the
Dies.
squad is dead. It is just Jane left.
And then Malice says, you know what, Janezar? I've got a lady's blade to fight you with. So these are hitting on 2s, rolling once. With sustained lethal. Okay. So adding 2. I really like this.
I like this. This is the next army I plan on playing.
Strength
And I'm
5,
getting a clinic here.
T3. Strength 5, T3. So
Yep.
3s, no rerolls, but that's 6 death wounds.
All right, she just dies to that.
4 saves.
So silly.
Stab.
Fantastic.
Like,
Stab.
He just cleared half your
Like,
army off the table
yep,
in one fight phase.
yep. Like
It
a
is
couple.
hazardous though.
Yes.
So I gotta roll a hazardous roll.
All right, all right.
On a 1. Oh,
Nope.
close, but no cigar.
Nope.
And do you mind putting them all onto the objective as best
Yes,
I can?
sir.
please? And then Azraman gets to fight me.
Yes,
And
sir.
the Hawks get to fight me.
Yes.
Revenge.
I'm going to remove this guy because
I
you
guess.
have more than
Sure.
enough to just
And then they'll
remove
pop
him,
in.
and you can go ahead
And
and
now
do
I
your
have
move.
5 pain tokens.
Well, let's
Get him.
do Azerman. Rerolling 1s, it doesn't matter.
Cool. He's
And
fighting my
then-
solitaire.
2s. So we're going to hand you 5 saves.
4 up involves on the solitaire.
It takes 3 damage on each fail.
Dead.
So.
I don't have
Dead.
ACP, so solitaire did his job though. Just went on a blitz.
And so we can go into this squad, but it
Little
doesn't get me
assassin.
on the objective. So I think we just leave where we're at.
Stab, 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 stab,
Stab, stab, stab, stab.
stab, stab.
Cool. So rerolling 1s,
Nice.
and then
Are they all the same?
yep, 4s.
2.
2 no AP.
4 up involves. Cool.
Double Skari. All right. Why did I give him these dice? By the way, I do sell these dice. So if you're going to start playing Drukari, I highly suggest you buy these dice.
Good old Skari
They're
dice.
good.
I get a full marked for 5 points.
Yep.
And I get a Storm Hostile for 4 points
Yes.
as well.
Cleanse and Storm Hostile. So we do have no choice but to just go all in everywhere.
You do only 1 Battle Shock test on the Falcon.
He is battle shook.
That gives me a pain token, so I'm up to 6 now.
So Desperate Escape is when I fall back. Normally it's like when you're battle shocked. If you fall back on a 1 or 2, you just die. But their unit rule is when they're engaged in combat with me. Is it infantry only?
It's non-monster, non-vehicle.
Yeah, so non-monster, non-vehicle has to roll a Desperate Escape. So on a 1 or 2, I just lose a model. I lose 1 model. So I'm going to lose 1. He just dies. And then these guys, I'm actually not going to push them forward where they would just also die, but I'm going to hop them back over here.
Yeah.
So that way I can hopefully play with them again later on.
Yep.
They do get to roll mortals into the witches, and I roll 4. So I just kill 4 of them.
So 4 of the witches.
4 witches are No more.
So that is just. That is just.
We're gonna star engines for a D6 plus 1 additional. 2. All right. Well. Would you like to rapid ingress?
I have to, because if not, my Hellions will die.
I was hoping you were just gonna let them die, but
I don't want that to happen. I'm just gonna just go for the 15.
yep, absolutely. Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna start actually Falcon first
Yep.
into here. Oh, you're right. It is a shuriken cannon.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I would have hit with 1 and had a lethal hit, so 1 at -1 for 2.
I made
Done.
it.
Pulse laser.
Good talk, right?
2s. 2 more.
6 up. Oh, I ignore it. Thanks to my little medi pack.
And one more.
And you kill one.
Cool. And then the bright lance hits, wounds.
6 up again. And you got them.
Cool.
So 2 of them go down.
Now we'll put the rangers over here because they're hitting on 2s.
Precision. Oh, right,
And
because
then
they stayed still.
Yep. And then 3s. So you have 4 saves. I'm AP -1, 2 damage. I'm just gonna put them on these regular numpties.
Okay, so I think 2 are in cover.
You have 2 in cover.
And you said AP 1?
AP 1.
So 4s in cover. They're
Okay.
dead. 5s.
Okay.
And then 1 more?
1 more for damage 2.
Or is it 5? Was it 4? 4, 5?
I hand you 4.
4, okay. And then Malice, she's okay. You have killed the squad.
All right.
The hand is no more.
Let's just do our thing anyways. We're gonna just pop everything.
Yep.
So rerolling 1s. That's out. No squad, so no sustained.
Is it 5 to do
2s.
devs?
That's 6 dev or 4 dev right there.
That's only 2
And
damage.
then correct.
Isn't it didn't it go to 3 damage? When it does
Only
that?
when you pop. Oh yeah, when you pop the thing. Sorry, it goes to 3.
3
so,
damage, right?
And then strength 6.
6.
So 3 saves on your invul for 3 damage, and then 6 dev.
3 damage each.
Yep.
So 3 more go in. So that's 9 damage in total.
Yep.
5 up, feel no pain. On Malice. She died.
Oh, did she ever? In that case, we have Hawks. We're gonna fire everything into the Lilith squad.
If you only kill the witch, you can no longer shoot Lilith with everything else other than a wave serpent.
But what's her save? Just a 4 up, right?
There'll be 5 ups in cover. Like, what I'm saying is, she's a 4 up invul. I'm saying if, by some miracle, you only kill the witch and leave her with like 1 wound or whatever, you can no longer shoot any of this stuff into her. So you might want to, if you're going to shoot, let them be only this. Does that make sense?
Oh, yeah.
Because this is right here.
Yeah.
I'm like, then again, I'm not sure how, like, I don't know the damage output. If that, it's a lot of shots. I understand.
It's a lot. I'm gonna do it anyways.
Okay.
So
I guess I'm going to find out.
Yep. Pretty much. Cool. Rerolling 1s.
1 lethal so far.
These 2 out. Cool. So 1 lethal.
And 3s. And you still have the
Yep, I still have the flip.
Exarch.
All right. So
You still have the Exarch after this?
yes.
How many?
5, 6, 7, 8.
8. So 5 ups on the little witch. Nope, she's dead. Well, maybe I spoke too soon. 4s. You got it.
Yeah.
Sure. Okay.
I was pretty confident.
Your confidence in your models was more than my confidence in
toughness
your
3,
models.
I'm like, cool. Well, we're gonna fire this one guy here.
This is supposed
We are going to 5 here, and then we got 1 over here, and we got Fuego into this, and then 6. So I have 4 more. So we'll go Fuego and 3, and then we're gonna do out of dice. We'll just throw 1 more into this guy because we have this to kind of clean up afterwards. So we'll spend a CP, and we are going to go with sustained hits. So we will start with the 3 guys into these bikes over here. We're rolling 1s on 2s. AP 4.
You got him.
Yep, gone.
Well, technically, yes, they're dead.
Yeah. A D6 plus 3.
Yep.
Yeah. All right. 5 regular guys in the Venom.
They
Minus
are
1 to hit.
stealth.
Oh, but your
And
vehicle.
sustained.
So goes back in. And then 9, so 3s. So 5 invols.
Oh, it dies. Does
Oh, it super
explode
dies.
and do damage to you? No.
No. The 1 into the 1 bike. Hits with a 6 to sustain.
Just to add insult to injury.
And
okay?
then
I see
2
how this
AP4s.
is dead.
Cool. The long range one into here. Okay.
I sustained as well.
2 saves at AP4 in the Hellion.
2?
Yep.
6s. No.
All right.
No, you got it.
Everything dies. Here into the Scourge. So we got Lycus, and then we got, say, 3 guys.
Murder the
So
scourge.
D6 plus 3, 2 plus 3 plus 1 for blast. 2's rolling 1s, strength 6.
Did it have to roll to
threes.
hit?
For Lycus, yep.
He has to roll to hit. It's not a flamer?
I believe Lycus actually has to roll to hit.
Really?
Otherwise. Nope, I'm wrong.
Just
All right,
six
so 6
wounds.
at -2.
2 damage?
Yep. 1 damage.
They're only 1 damage.
They're only 1 damage,
Well, you
but
killed them all.
she gives the
You killed them all.
Yep.
They died.
They're dead.
Dead.
Just sees the tail end of this, so we're gonna shoot right there.
Bam.
Let me get it set up.
Are you within 24 for the shuriken?
3 shurikens on 4s.
Pew, pew, pew.
Drop 2. Strength 6. No. Bright Lance. No.
2 unlinked? Oh, it's 2 reroll wounds.
I really want to kill this thing, so I'm gonna CP reroll that. Aha! And it's twin.
That's it?
No,
Yeah.
that does it.
6s. Nope.
D6 plus 2.
5.
5. Oh, he's at 1.
it
No! These guys can go in here. This, I do not believe it can charge here, but I'm going to have you double check that. Because if I can do a 12, I'm going to roll it.
You can definitely get in.
That's
if
a
you
4.
roll. CP reroll again. You need to roll an 11.
Definitely didn't do it. So I am down to 1 CP, which is going to be the hop back and boat
Yep.
with the Fuego squad. So we're not out of it, but we're not looking very good. So I score Storm. I will discard Cleanse. However, because you're getting the 15, I think that puts me in a point where I cannot catch up.
It's crazy. That was a fantastic game.
Dude, that was fun.
That was a
Winning,
wild
losing
ride.
doesn't matter because that was just fun.
That was just murder. So I had a fantastic third battle round. Keeping my back screened all the way up to here with like the Scourge that had kind of pushed up into this line. What I was able to do is essentially push all the way and really hit the units that Dan was saving to sort of like push up onto my primary. So what I did was take away his objectives on both sides of the table with a very aggressive push with Lady Malice and the Solitaire. And I was able to then stop him from being able to push up to stake that one and that one. So solidifying my primary score. I had killed so many units that Dan didn't really have the resources to completely continue to screen out the board or really play the game effectively. Although you can see that the damage output of some of the units he still had left was astronomical, clearing the entire flank in a single turn. He still had enough units to sort of play the game with, but with a cheeky rapid ingress in the middle of the board to get a 15, and then in my turn, having enough resources to, say, move the Haywire, to move, ignore Overwatch, and hop onto this objective to prevent him from holding it. And then the Hellions being close enough to really just do some damage in this area over here. And then essentially dropping his final 4th turn down to another 0. It's just mathematically impossible for Dan to come back into the game. And other than that, it was just me using all my little resources and trash to sort of create that space on the board and just put Dan into unfavorable, what we call trades for the entire game.
So over here, my gamble was basically at turn 3. My plan was to push everything at him. He got a chance to do that first. So for myself, we had a Raider tag in here, which stopped Jane Czar's unit was here, heroicing in this way with first strike. Then she got to fight Lady Malice squad with the dev wounds from her attacks, killed the entire squad, giving him an extra 5 points, and flipped this objective back here. To me, this was like one of the critical moments of the game where it would make it very hard for me to play back from that regardless. So on my turn, I had to drop down here so I could shoot both there and over into this area where Lilith was to effectively kill her, but trying to push stuff back. Fuegan squad hopped out, split fired and killed 4 units, 3 over here, and a lone Hellion that was back here. Unfortunately, because I'd lost so much resources, I couldn't push the center, which means knowing he had a rapid ingress, there's nothing I can really do about this without throwing something away that's going to really die because everything had been pushed back so far. If I put the Hawks here, I might not have the damage output, so I lose my home, but then Lady Malice is running around in my backfield, and I don't have an answer to that. So I had to give him this, which does mess up my next line of play. This survived to a wound, which, to be fair, I got greedy on that, and I almost paid off, but I failed on this. So he's able to hold for another 15, which in my opinion is just, it's a nail in the coffin. So after his 15 points of primary, the score was, I think, 67-25. His cards were good, my cards were bad. He had the agency to go first, which in this game, some tweaks I've made to my list, removing my indirect is specifically really good into elves, is not in this list, and I wish I had it. Otherwise, it was a fantastic game. I really enjoyed a lot of this stuff, and they're very tricksy elves. All right, that was another battle report from Red Dragon 40K. So that was a fun one. Definitely very lopsided, but it was so cool just to see the new Drukari in action. So before playing this, I got 2 or 3 games with it. I think Aspect Host is fantastic, War Host is great. I really feel that they're gonna get hit pretty hard, and this is the next book that I'm gonna be working towards. Good thing I have a good coach to show me the ropes on that stuff. And I just got a chance to experience it. So I think it was great. I was really planning on turn 3, just full sending everything. In hindsight, maybe I should have done turn 2, but it's such a volatile game with toughness 3 models that if you put them in a position, you could just lose your entire army. So you hold back, maybe you hold back too much. So it's really finicky to dance around that stuff. And of course, we got a pro here, so he's just gonna run through everything. You gotta be perfect on everything. I even got a couple of quick coaching lessons in there. It was great.
It was like a gasoline fire where the first 2 turns we poured gasoline everywhere.
Yeah.
And then round 3 we set it on fire. And then it burned really hot and fast. That was it. And then we were done.
Yes. But yeah, that was a fantastic game.
It was a great
so
game.
you know what? After this entire journey that we've done, starting last year, I think we started officially traveling in March. We got one more event, which is WCW, which is a great time to get practice gaming with this because we got new Dark Eldar, but we also have other Eldar that are going to be there. So
also
myself,
Admech that might be there.
So Tempest launchers that I just cut from my list, I think they should go back in for some of those matches.
I don't like Tempest launchers.
3 units of Tempest launchers would have drastically changed that game for me.
They would have absolutely made it
absolutely
different.
But I knew what he was bringing, and I'm like, I got to test this other list. So in my opinion, I think it's fantastic. I might play around with a little bit more War Host, but I think Tempest launchers have to go in just based on where the meta is. I think it's going to solve mirror matches. It's going to solve Drukari. I don't know how many Drukari players we expect at Worlds, but
more than there were before.
there you go. Agents of the Imperium. They might need them into Agents of Imperium. Those are kind of scary. So
the old flamers they have is crazy. I have like 300 Cadians and Deathcore Krieg models and Recon Guard.
Yeah, so I think Tempest launchers are probably just going back in the list as far as it. Any final thoughts from yourself?
I really enjoyed it. There's a couple of tweaks I'll be doing to the list. The Hand of the Archon's a little expensive, but it was really fun to play. But I think I found a unit composition that I'm really enjoying. I'm going to tweak it, and you should see the final product at WCW. Basically this style of list.
Yeah, and I think we're both in agreement. Lots of small little trash units is fantastic, and he knows how to play them absolutely perfectly. So I can't wait to get most of those models when they come back in stock from GW, so I can build something very similar to that myself.
Well, we waited 3 years for it.
The last one, finally. Thank you for watching this battle report. I'm Dan from Red Dragon Gaming. If you liked any of the products you saw today, go check our website out at www.red-dragon.ca. We have custom dice, custom objective markers, wound markers, coins, and of course our battle mats that you get to see on stream. We have them all over the place. All the Green Banner events throughout the United States, you will be able to see them firsthand. They are a very good, popular seller. I suggest you give it a chance and check them out. If you did like this content, I suggest you like, subscribe, comment, and share. Everything gets us a little bit more traction that helps us build the audience, and all the funding goes 100% back into the hobby so we can build more game tables and get more armies. Thank you.